The new fans are sucking the fucking life out of the WNBA right now. It's just the truth. You are right, new fans. There has never been more viewership because of Caitlin Clark. There's never been more attention. But you know what there was in the WNBA last year and the years prior? There was other storylines. There was joy. There was talk of competition. There was talk of what was actually happening on the court. And all there is right now is a culture war. It is a them versus you, a you versus them. There is othering. It is gross. It is not fun. It is not engaging. There's no nuance in this situation anymore. So I'm done waiting for the next time because she's going to get fouled again, guys. The idea of talking about the W at this point, exhausting. I'm already exhausted, and we're a quarter of the way through the season.
Caitlin, as you might be aware, there's been some controversy and conversation over the last few days about everything that happened in the Chicago game. Curious how much you pay attention to that, if at all, and what your thoughts are, what your take on that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on social media, so I don't see a lot of it, but you would be surprised. Like, I still have my TV on in my house, and, like, I'm watching sports. Like, you know, you're still aware of it, and you still see it, you know, but other than that, like, my focus is basketball. Sometimes it stinks how much, you know, the conversation is outside of basketball and not the product on the floor and the amazing players that are on the floor and how good they are for their teams and how great this season has been for women's basketball, going from college basketball to now the WNBA. Some of the crowds are, you know, unprecedented and had never been seen before. The viewership's amazing. But yeah, I mean, I try to block it out. You know, I don't have social media on my phone. Like, I don't go on it. I don't see a lot of it, you know. But I don't really think it's that different from, you know, when I was in college. Like, everybody's going to have their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's just what it is. And I think you just got to be focused on what's in your locker room, what's in your organization, how your teammates feel, how your coaches feel. And for me, like, that's my focus. But also, like, I have a job to do at the same time. So, you know, that's where my focus remains.
All right, it's another episode of Van Silk right here on WNBA Ballers. That's right, Rock Bottom Sports. Okay, so tonight's going to be the game that's going to determine a lot in players' careers. The Mystics are 0-10 against the 2-9 Fever, Caitlin Clark. And it's going to be on YouTube, WNBA League Pass. Now, I'm going to say this. Coach sides, y'all got to make a change because Caitlin's going to get double teamed or she's going to get pressured. Now, I don't know why you refuse to understand that everything is based on momentum and motion. Kelsey Mitchell need to be in control of the ball because she can get 20, where she could be required a double team, and now she could set Caitlin up for her spot-up shots. She could ride the motions with Boston and hit the center. You got Smith. If y'all can't beat the Mystic, then y'all in trouble. You got to play at least 8 to 9 plays. You gotta look at the floor. Because watching the Mystics of late, they haven't won a game. But this could be the night where they can win that game. Because them playing in Chicago, it wasn't looking good in the first half. Like, Chicago could have not won this game. And with another game that the Mystics played that they was up on. Now, I don't want to hear no excuse about Caitlin Clark in Boston is still injured from the last game because y'all had 4 days off, okay? These are young kids in their 20s, okay? I got grandkids their age. There's no time for excuses, okay? And I'm starting to be proud. Let me just say this real quick. Of YouTubers, a few of them, who are starting to realize that the WNBA is more than one player, and they're starting now to do topics on other players. That's what I like so much about some of these YouTubers. You know, I approached some of them in the comment section, and I said, I looked at your page. You know, you talk about as one player, but the NBA is multiple players. and the guy named Robin, I forgot what his channel name is, he may not get as much as click as you're talking about Caitlin Clark, because that's just the way it is. But at the end of the day, you're becoming more of a basketball a person than just a basketball fan of a person. Now, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Some people don't need to have a mic. Cause I'm listening to one guy talking about the whole Caitlin Clark Carter issue, and he calling both girls Clark. He need to shut the hell up. But getting back to the night, game 7:30, I'm gonna be locked in. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it proudly. The Mystic has a strong possibility of winning this game tonight. They first win. Okay? And if that happens, there's about a player or two on the Fever that need to be cut. And the Fever need to think about trying to find a veteran player to add to this team. Timmy is out. She's out with her foot. That's understandable. But right now, y'all could be 2-15. You got to win the game. You beat the Sky last week, and I just think the Sky just got lackadaisical, and y'all caught them out there. You caught the Sky, Chicago Sky in that game, which Kelsey Mitchell led the team in scoring, and nobody talked about it. And none of the blog circles, WNBA circles, nobody gave Kelsey Mitchell that line, like you led the team in scoring, baba this and baba that. And this is what I'm talking about. Now, if y'all think that Caitlin Clark can take the ball on the pressure up, 94, 54, whatever, and get her shot, she ain't got the physicality. Everybody's been said that. Now, you got to give it to Kelsey Mitchell. Let her be the one with the pressure and get the ball up. You still got Smith, okay, that could set her up for her three-point shot. But if those guards in them is playing on her spot where her shot come from, she's not going to get off, okay? And what's going to happen is I'm thinking the referee's going to start noticing, and I'm going to say this, Caitlin Clark used her left hand a whole lot pushing players off. And she's going to start getting called for those calls because a couple times she smacked people with those hands. And I think it's going to be a rough game tonight that the Mystic is not going to lose, don't want to lose this game. But we'll see. 7:30. The Mystic versus the Fever. The Fever versus the Mystic. All you got to do is get the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin can get 15 good shots. She just can't bring it up and just stop to act like the teammates don't count. Mitchell's well enough qualified as a guard to get that ball up court. And you got enough picks to be set to get Clark free. Stop trying to make her like she could do everything by herself. We need a good game from Boston, a good 15 points. We need a good 15 to 18 points from Boston. We need Smith to give 12 points. We need Kelsey to come with 18 points and need Clark to come with 20. That's enough to win. It's 38, 40, 50, that's 70 points. And you got 10 other points off the bench. If size know how to use her bench. Otherwise than that, the Fever's going to be 2-10. This is Van Silk from WNBA Ballers, Rock Bottom Sports. Y'all have a blessed day. Check y'all later. Just in case anything else pop up, make sure you go to rumble.com. Rumble.com. Just type in WNBA Ballers or Rock Bottom Sports. We're building our channel. We're building our network. Peace.